Yes, my dear students, good afternoon. Now we will discuss the new topic that is known as the transforming principles. Before that, we have to learn that the search for genetic material. By 1926, the quest to determine the mechanism of inheritance had reached the molecular level. The discoveries of Gregor Mendel, Walter Sutton, Thomas Hunt Morgan, and numerous other scientists showed that the chromosome located in the nucleus were responsible for genetic inheritance. But the question of what molecule was actually the genetic material remained unanswered. On the basis of this discussion, the scientist Frederick Griffith has postulated his theory that is known as the transforming principle. Let us understand what does it reveals. Transformation is the change in the genetic constitution of an organism by picking up genes present in the remains of its dead relatives, or the phenomenon by which the DNA isolated from one type of cell when introduced into another type is able to confer some of the properties of the former to the latter is called transformation. In 1928, Frederick Griffith conducted experiments with Streptococcus pneumoniae bacterium causing pneumonia. My dear students, you must know that the disease which is known as a pneumonia, it is caused by a bacterium, namely Streptococcus pneumoniae. He observed two strains of this bacterium, one forming smooth shiny colonies named S-type with capsule, while other forming rough colonies R-type without capsule. When live S-type cells, means when they grew the bacteria into the culture, they inject it into the mice. When live S-type cells are injected into mice, they died due to pneumonia. When live R-type cells are injected into mice, they survived. When heat-killed S-type cells are injected into mice, they survived. And there were no symptoms of the pneumonia. When heat-killed S-type cells were mixed with live R-type cells and then injected into mice, they died due to unexpected symptoms of pneumonia, because as you have seen that the S-type cells, when it was heat-killed, the mouse live. But when it is mixed with the R-type cells and then it was injected, so it means the result was that the mice died due to unexpected symptoms of pneumonia. He concluded, on the basis of this experiment, he concluded that heat-killed S-type bacteria caused a transformation of the R-type bacteria into S-type bacteria. But he was not able to understand the cause of this bacterial transformation. Let us see with the help of this flowchart diagram. S-strain injected into mice, mice die. R-strain inject into mice, mice live. S-strain heat killed, when it was heat killed, inject into mice, mice live. S-strain killed, heat killed plus R-strain live cells, when it was inject into the mice, mice died. On the basis of this observation, now it was seen that there is something which has been transformed. So we can say that the transformation is the change in the genetic constitution of an organism by picking up genes present in the remains of its dead relatives. Thus we can say that when the ancestral cells have been when it was used, the mice was live, but when it was mixed with the R cells, the mice died. Let us see with the another diagram. Yes, you can see through this diagram also. The S-type cells, it means it is the virulent. The R-type cells, it means it is the non-virulent. It is the heat-killed S-type cells. Heat-killed S-type cells mixed with the R-type live cells. When the S-type cells virulent, it was injected into the mice. Mice died, and in their blood, the virulent bacteria was shown. When the non-virulent means R-type, when it was injected into the mice, mice survived, absence of bacteria. When it was heat-killed S-type cells, it was injected into the mice, mice survived, absence of bacteria. Heat-killed S-type cells mixed with the live R-type of cells, virulent plus non-virulent, when it was injected, mice died, and there was the presence of the virulent, means this bacterium. So on the basis of this diagram, you can also understand the Griffith's experiment of transformation in Diplococcus pneumoniae. Let us see. Yes, my dear students, just you see, it was not mostly scientists were not convinced. Then biochemical characterizations after transforming principles was done. Prior to the work of Oswald Avery, MacLeod, MacLeon, McCarthy, in 1933 to 44, the genetic material was thought to be a protein. They worked to determine the biochemical nature of transforming principles in Griffith's experiment. They purified biochemicals, means what was present in them, proteins, DNA and the RNA, from the heat-killed S cells to see which ones could transform live R cells into S cells. They discovered that DNA alone from S bacteria caused R bacteria to become transformed. Means the virulent S bacteria, when it was heat killed, but when it was mixed with the live R cells, so the something is there. It means the genetic material of the S strain bacteria was transformed, was responsible to make the R bacteria virulent. They also discovered that protein digesting enzymes, proteases, and RNase digesting enzymes, RNase, it did not affect transformation. So the transforming substance was not a protein or RNA. Digestion with DNase did inhibit transformation. On the basis of this experiment, they concluded that DNA is the hereditary material, but not all biologists were still convinced. So we will discuss more in next lesson, in next video. Till then, bye.